This is a story called The Little Monsters, chapter 166. The kids go on holiday to Tenerife with their families, and the big kids plot revenge on the little kids. Uh-oh. It's almost the school summer holidays and all the kids are really looking forward to having a few weeks off. One day Mary Ann asked their mummy, "Mummy, are we going abroad this year?" "Why, is there somewhere you'd like to go?" "Well, one of my friends said that she was going on holiday to Tenerife with her family." "Can we go there too, please?" said Mary Ann. "You have a very short memory because we booked our holiday to Tenerife a few weeks ago and you were with us," said Mary Ann's mummy. "Oh yeah, I forgot. Sorry, mummy," said Mary Ann. They both laughed and then Mary Ann went out to play with the rest of the little monkeys gang. While they were out playing, they came together to work out the pranks they were going to play on people. They wanted to go to the joke shop, but it was over a busy road, so they weren't allowed to go by themselves. Then, as luck would have it, the big kids came along and Joshua asked Stumpy, "Stumpy, please will you take us to the joke shop?" "Yeah, of course we will," answered Stumpy. They all went over to the joke shop, and when they got there, Mary Ann asked Mr. Joker, "Mr. Joker, do you have any new stocking, please?" "Why, of course I do, Mary Ann," answered Mr. Joker. "What do you have, Mr. Joker?" asked Joshua. "Well, Joshua, there's these donkeys. If you're nice to them, they'll be nice to you. If you're horrible to them, they'll kick or bite you." The kids laughed and then Mr. Joker said, "There's these robots. They do what all robots do unless they don't like you. Then they trip you up on purpose." Then Little Erin said, "Hey, Mr. Joker, what do these crabs do?" "If you wind them up and touch their claws, they'll pinch you. If you put them in someone's bed and they lie on them, they'll curl and pinch their bums over and over again," answered Mr. Joker. Then Kane asked, "Mr. Joker, what do these lassie dogs do?" "They come with the boy, Timmy. If you try taking them away from Timmy, they'll bite you, but if you're nice to them, they'll love you and be your friends," said Mr. Joker. The little kids bought everything that Mr. Joker showed them and more. A few days later, they set off for their holiday in Tenerife. All the kids, especially the little ones, were super excited. On the coach going to the airport, the little kids put their toy crabs on people's seats. When they sat on them, they moved and pinched their bums, causing them to jump up, holding their bums. Of course, the little kids thought this was hilarious. Before they got to the airport, their parents told them that once they were on the plane, they weren't allowed out of their seats. When they got on the plane, as people went to sit down, the little ones put their toy crabs on their seats. When they sat on them, they pinched their bums, causing them to jump up, howling in pain, much to everyone's amusement. A couple of hours later, they arrived in Tenerife, and once they got all of their bags, they made their way to their hotel. When they got there, they unpacked their suitcases, and then they all had some lunch. After lunch, all the kids, big and little, went out to explore the resort. Whilst they were doing so, they found a massive skate park with a massive bike track, suitable for both BMX and mountain bikes. They also found a massive water park with a park for the little kids, as well as big kids and adults. There was also a massive swimming pool with a park for the babies. In all those places, they had every secure safety measure in place, including armbands, swimming rings, body floats, inflatable life jackets, and most importantly, several lifeguards. They all walked a bit further and then found a massive play park and a massive trampoline park. Of course, the little kids wanted to play, so the big kids phoned their parents to let them know where they were and that they were safe. After a couple of hours, Kane said, "Kicker, can we please go to the water park now?" "No, because we don't have our swimming stuff with us." "We can't go swimming without our swimming stuff, Kane," answered Kicker. "Oh yeah, I forgot," said Kane. They all left and then Stumpy said, "I say we go back to the hotel for some food because I'm starving." They all looked at each other and then at Stumpy, and all together they said, "You're always starving, Stumpy." They all laughed and then they all went back to the hotel and had their tea. Whilst they were eating, Erin said, "Mummy, can the big kids take us to the water park, please?" "No, darling, you little ones are coming with us grown-ups," answered Jane. "It's okay, Mum, they can come to the water park. With us, we don't mind. We promised them we'd take them anyway. Besides, we love spending time with them. It will give you grown-ups some grown-up time and a chance to enjoy yourselves without having the little ones hanging round nattering for stuff," said Kicker. "Are you sure you don't mind, Kicker?" asked Kicker's mum. "Of course we don't mind, Mum," answered Kicker. "Well, okay, have them back by 10 p.m. and no later," said Kicker's mum. "The water park and the swimming pool closed at 9:30 p.m, so we'll be back before 10 p.m. anyway, Mum," said Kicker. Okay, Kicker. You little ones, behave yourselves and do as you're told, all of you, okay, guys?" said Jane. All the little kids said, "Okay, we will." They went with the big kids to the water park for a while. When they leave, the little ones want to go to the trampoline park, but unfortunately it closed at 7:30 p.m. and it was now 8:30 p.m, so they all went to the park instead. However, after about half an hour, the little ones were exhausted. They all went back to the hotel and the little ones went straight to bed. The next day, when all the big kids left their hotel rooms, the little ones sneaked in and put their toy crabs in their beds. That day they were given permission to play on the park. Whilst they were there, Kane spotted a toy shop and a joke shop. Unaware that the big kids had already found both shops, he said to the others, "Hey guys, look, there's a toy shop and a joke shop over there. Come on, let's go and get some money off our parents." They all went back to the hotel and got some money off their parents, and then they went to the joke shop and the toy shop next door. In the joke shop they bought some jellyfish and some toy snakes, unaware that the big kids had bought the same thing. That night, when the big kids got into bed, they lied on the crabs. The crabs bit them hard and they jumped out of bed, howling in pain. Then Kicker shouted, "I'm going to kill you little kids when I get my hands on you." "That goes for me too," said Stampy. "And me," said Creeper. "And me, you little brats," said Stumpy. "And me, you little rascals," said Bumpy. By this time all the parents were laughing hysterically. The next morning, when the little kids left their rooms, the big kids sneaked in and put toy snakes in their beds. That day the big kids spent a lot of their time at the skate park and the bike tracks. The little kids spent their time between the water park, the trampoline park and the play park. That night, when the little kids got into bed, they lied on the snakes, causing them to bite their bums and jump out of bed squealing, much to the amusement of the big kids and the adults. The next morning the little kids put toy cockroaches in the big kids' beds without them knowing. That night when the big kids got into bed, the cockroaches bit them and crawled all over them, causing them to dive out of bed screaming, much to everyone else's amusement. The next day the little kids put toy jellyfish in the big kids' beds, and when they went to bed they stung them. During the rest of the holiday the kids played constant pranks on each other. They didn't stop when they left Tenerife to go home because they constantly played pranks on each other and the adults all the way home. End of chapter 166. Hope you like it, guys. Remember, if you're watching on YouTube, please feel free to like, share, comment and subscribe. If you're watching on Facebook, please feel free to like, share, comment and to go to my YouTube channel and subscribe. Take care of yourselves, guys. See you later. Love yous. Bye.